Ain't no holla back, girl.
That's my shit. Few times been around that.
Oh no. Ain't no holla back, girl. Ain't no holla back, girl. You just fucked it up. Everybody's laughing at you because no. Bam.
Next time we're back again. Pow!
Hello YouTube, hello Electric Brass, yo, tell you we'll do more cool videos, and today, you saw it in the title, man. We'll talk about, I've given you riding tips and tricks about Energica Ego, but it's also for electric motorcycles, or in motorcycles in general. It's a kind of beginner class. It's not advanced, it's not professional, it's really for the beginners. The question basically is Nico a bad rider, or is the Energica Ego a bad motorcycle? Once you know how to ride and how to handle this motorcycle, it's pretty not a big deal. So, especially because of this, we want to talk today about this one. It's called a retro mechanic steampunk lever, yeah. AKA, also known as the rear brake, you know. And yeah, we'll tell you more what you can do, kind of magic stuff with that lever in this video. Yo, let's dive into it. And yeah, let's start with a topic about rear brake and about slow maneuvering, steering stuff. So the basics you have to know, when you're riding slow, the wheelbase and suspension, the entire geometry is neutral. So that means you have a fixed wheelbase, and instead of dynamic riding, you can change the wheelbase by braking, by accelerating and stuff, also by leaning. But when you do slow maneuvering, it's pretty basic, it's neutral. So this is, we go another time into this topic a little bit more. Yeah, by the way, I want to show you this also awesome looking electric motorcycle, Energica Ego. Man, it's so beautiful. This is not electric motorcycle only topic here. It's also for internal combustion rider. So I set Regen on neutral, or so just off. It's kind of, yeah, you don't have engine braking and you don't have Regen, so it's kind of neutral. So you can adapt this also to internal combustion motorcycle. You have no clutch, so it's kind, on the internal combustion, it's kind of balancing between playing with the clutch and playing with the rear brake. And on the electric, it's just let it go and playing with the rear brake on your foot. And yeah, keep that in balance. So you accelerate and keep the braking on your foot to keep the balance between. If you go tight corners, it's kind of balancing between those both inputs, accelerating and braking. So probably, I'm guessing, many people also did this fail. People get lazy when motorcycling and forgot this. As I told you, retro mechanic steampunk lever here, the rear brake, and only using the front brake, also in slow maneuvering and tight corners. And once you just steering and pushing the front brake, the entire weight goes forward and to the inside, so it pushes you down. And this is what happens to many people. Instead of using the rear brake, they're tipping the front brake, and the front brake is a pretty strong brake. It's for high velocity, high power. Yeah, get the power to the tarmac and bring the motorcycle to the stop. You know, it's a kind of safety option. Yeah, but because it's so, yeah, you have so much force in just a fingertip. This can force, or this can push the bike down on the, yeah, just tip you down, you know. And you see this also on MotoGP riders. When they do trail braking into a turn, they're braking, the rear wheel is almost in the air, and they're steering into it, so that they're still tipping the front brake because the geometry getting shorter, the center of gravity gets towards to the inside, and they can do tight corners when they push in the front brake. When we do street riding, we never do this. forget trail braking. This is professional stuff. This is not for this time. This is a beginner video. It's not advanced, it's not wannabe professional, it's pretty basic. It is also for beginners who want to learn more, who want to get this or that tip and trick for me from my channel. Yeah, whatever. So let's go for a ride instead of talk bullshit here all the time. Yo, guys, you know what's also pretty bad? People watching this video for free and don't leave me a thumbs up. So please subscribe and give you a thumbs up, yo. You're my hero, man. Push the button, yo. Let's turn around. I use the camera as a reference to turn around and show you what I'm talking about. So if you ride neutral, so I just keep the input on the right hand. I do nothing. You see, I can go easy way around this camera pole, no big deal. And now let me show you. If I'm scared to push the front brake. But when you push the front brake, it's push you inside. If you use engine braking or Regen, it does the opposite. And also when you use the rear brake, you see it on the, maybe you can see it on the different camera. And well, once you're tipping down, or you feel the motorcycle start to tip, you can push the rear brake. See what's happened? Zip, the motorcycle goes straight. Let me show you this again. I'm just riding in circles, and now I'm pushing the rear brake. See? The motorcycle gets stabilized in itself and come to a stop. If I would do this with the front brake, it's getting pretty scary. And yeah, you saw it. This can happen. So I recommend don't use front brake when slow maneuvering. I know many people will do that. Maybe think about sometimes you have low grip because of sand, of whatever, oil, whatever is on the floor. Maybe you don't recognize. Bam, get down. With the rear brake is super safe. Don't be lazy and use the rear brake. Rear brake is not an option. This is useful, tell you. So let me show you again. Riding circles and pushing the rear brake. And once the bike starts to tip down, I can accelerate to stabilize. See it? Once you pushing the throttle, the motorcycle gets straight and stabilize itself. So, and it's almost the same thing with the rear brake. Once you push the rear brake, you see it? When I do this maneuver, I still accelerate on my right hand. So, I show you some corners here. I do nothing. Left hand is super relaxed. Do holiday here, and yeah, left hand I send to vacation, and right hand also have goes to holiday. I don't accelerate. I just keep it the same level all the time, same level. I don't accelerate. I do nothing. So now, you saw this. The motorcycle stabilized itself in getting straight and came to a stop. You know, if I would use the front brake, it's pretty scary because the bike pushes down. So you need your inside leg to stabilize. And maybe you know this when you're stumbling behind the motorcycle, just to fight and keep it up. You know, and don't tip over. And if it's almost too late, and you feel, yeah, you can't save it, or the motorcycle is pretty start to tip, you also can accelerate. This also stabilize and yeah, get the motorcycle up. So this is just physics. Inputs on the rear wheel stabilize and yeah, getting the motorcycle upwards. It's just so simple. So now let's change that. We switch into Regen. Now Regen is on the maximum, so you can compare it with an internal combustion to engine braking. But at this slow speeds, engine braking even make it push you. And on the electric motorcycle, you can use the rear. You can use Regen also as a rear brake. So yeah, you're right. I don't want to brake right now because you know motovlog is pretty exhausting. So now it's your turn. Go for a ride, go exercising, and try to adapt this riding tips to your daily commute or sporty rides, whatever you want to be, Rossi, whatever. So try this lever I told you behind, this retro steampunk mechanic lever, yo. This is useful. It's not a tech gimmick just to look cool. It's really helpful, and I really recommend, don't push yourself, don't do tight corners in the beginning, just use long turns, and try to get the feeling for what's happening. And once you get comfortable, don't do tight corners, do even tighter, as maybe you can go to the max of your motorcycling steering angle, and go exercising, having fun. That's all about, And let me know in the comments if you're missing something or if you fucked up. You know. So thank you for watching. Ride safe, charge fast like always. I'm out of here, y'all.
Thank you.